Hey everybody, Doug from Revin TV. Tom, the backup guy. No, he's our guy. He's our mechanic. He's our spare guy. I don't know what you would call it. He does everything. Well, we just walked into the main exhibition lobby of the Louisville Exhibition Center, and we are in the Builder Showcase right now. And behind us, well, there's just overall amazing cars, and we're here, and we're gonna go check out everything that we can find in this place. So stick around because we got a lot to show you. Hey everybody, Doug here from Revin TV. This is Tom. Guess where we are? We're in Louisville, Kentucky, and we are at the NSRA Streetrod Nats. I'm telling you, this place is so full of awesome cars. And, well, take a look. This is just the lobby, and the stuff out here is over the top. I mean, they're just the cream of the crop select stuff. What do you think, Tom?
We just got in the door and I don't even know where to begin. There's a lot to see.
I mean, trucks, muscle cars, street rods, classics, all over the place. And so we've been just checking it out, and we are out here looking to see, well, what we can find, because, you know, this place is so big we probably won't get back here till later. So we just want to check out what we can, find the owners and talk to them. And luckily we found the owner of this beautiful street rod coupe Ford. Just look at that thing. So we want to see who owns this beautiful car. It turns out it's Nate's Custom. And take a look at the back end of this thing. It's just incredibly awesome. And we found him. He is right over here. This is Nate. Nate, how are you, man?
Good, how are you?
All the way from AZ.
Yes, we are.
Love it, love it. So tell me, what do you got here? What is this?
I would love to say that we're the owners. We're not the owners. Dennis and Beth Kilpatrick are the owners of the car.
Well, shout out to them, but
yeah.
you know what went into putting this together.
They were actually very involved with the process, which was great. We actually love that they were a part of the process. We got a 29 Ford here. The car started with the engine. We wanted to find a unique engine for the car.
Well, let's talk about that. Why don't we go over here real quick?
Yeah.
And we will get a close-up view of what this is. So, is it a Hemi that I'm looking at? This is a Hemi, right? Hemi motor?
Essentially, it's a Ford flathead with a Hemi head conversion.
Ah, you're trying to fool some people.
So it's an Arden conversion, but it's an original set of Arden heads from 47 and 48.
Those look great. I'm just gonna open that so our camera can get in there. And then, now tell us about the body. Basically, it's a
Henry Ford Steel 1929 Model A coupe.
And has it been modified?
Heavily.
Heavily.
So,
just point out a few little things that we might want to see.
We added it's all right to point them out. We added a body line to the door that was never there.
And it matches the door handle.
Which are 36 Ford door handles. We took the drip rails off, but we actually bumped the roof out to still have it where if it's raining, the doors or the water doesn't go into the doors.
Right.
It's been chopped 4 inches on the front and sides and only 3 out of the back window.
And then this is a normal thing to have a vinyl roof?
So the vinyl top is reminiscent of what it would have had, but we do have a steel insert. We even did wooden slats on the interior to make it look like it would have. back in the day, but it's a lot safer by having a steel insert.
And I noticed they named it the Smuggler.
Yes.
So what do you smuggle in something like this?
So that's based on the story of Zoroarkis Duntop, which is the gentleman who created the Arden. He worked for Corvette later, but when he designed the Arden, it was based on him smuggling gold back in the day with his 32 Ford flathead.
Gotcha.
So we even have a hidden compartment in the car, like
Just
he
in
had in
case.
his car,
Right.
where he smuggled gold. This is essentially built on his ideas. So there's disc brakes in the back, like he brought to Corvette. It's an independent rear suspension, like he brought to Corvette later in his career.
Wow.
And then obviously having the engine that was one of the starters in his career with Ford.
Now let's see what that interior looks like. It's not your stock setup,
Now
correct?
it's a 38 Ford Dash, one-off CNC Model A steering wheel. Looks like the original steering wheel, but made smaller. Custom headliner, custom upholstery done by Armando's Custom Upholstery out of San Jacinto, California.
That's gorgeous. I mean, and you got some nice trim pieces in there, and I love the little pocket with the belt loop on it. Their belt kind of black clasp.
Absolutely.
That's gorgeous.
And we designed a matching purse for the owner's wife as well, for Beth. So
A matching purse. I love
Yeah.
that. So I see your exhaust comes out just outside the frame here, through the frame.
it is.
That's pretty neat.
That was one of the requests from the customer, and this was our rendition of doing it. Instead of doing just a single pipe out of the side, we wanted
Right.
to do
Double
two
pipes.
pipes and make it a little bit more classic looking than the newer style.
I like it. And then the wheels are aluminum alloy.
They're actually real magnesium wheels.
They're actual magnet. You don't see that very often anymore.
No.
Wow, that's cool. And then the tires are definitely Streetrod style.
Yep.
Yeah. Now you did a blower on top of that motor. What is that?
It's to go with the original set of cylinder heads from the same time frame. There's a company called Scott that everyone really knows, but before they were Scott, they were called Ital Mechanica, and that's what that supercharger is. So it's a very early Scott motor, is essentially what it is.
Wow. It's been refurbed. I'm imagining.
Oh yeah. We sent it to Ron San Giovanni on the East Coast to have him go through it. So
Oh, that's good. Now it says made in England. Are we just talking about the Arden part? Or
It's
just the
it's
whole
a
motor?
second set of the valve covers. So he sent a few sets of these over to England for their J2 Allard racing team.
Okay.
And when they got there, they said New York. The guys in England didn't like that, so they shaved New York off and put tags that said made in England on it. So
Hey, well, I like that. You know, shout out to the home country, right? The homeland. Well, very good. Very good. Well, it is gorgeous, and we're enjoying looking at it.
Thank
And we feel like, you're out here in the lobby for a reason.
we appreciate that.
And
We
it's
truly do.
it's just beautiful all over. And what would you call that paint color?
It started out life as a Range Rover color that
Right.
we went through and kind of tailored it for the owner, but
Yeah.
we call it Roselle Red,
Rizal Red.
which is the town that is from. So,
Love it. It's amazing. Well, I'll tell you what, Nate. Good job.
thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thanks for sharing with us. And guys, we are going to head out, and Nate's going to stay here with his car. So if you want to come see him, come see him. But we're going to go see what else we can find because this place is packed. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, Doug here. We're at the NSRA Streetrod Nationals in Louisville, Kentucky. And well, you know, wandering around, we find some cool stuff. And probably one of the coolest things we found is this guy right here. He is from Nichols Paint and Fab, and you've seen the show called Wrenched. Well, this is the Wrencher. How are
Hi.
you, man?
Good, man.
And what's your name again? Is
Justin Nichols.
Justin
Yep.
Nichols, that's right.
Own Nichols Paint and Fab, Watseka, Illinois.
And how's that going?
It's yeah.
I like the way you have that.
Need employees. We got so much work. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, your parts guy said you're booked for 15 years.
Yeah. We literally have cars out in the storage unit and then outside.
Do they have numbers on them, or you know, like call a pager? You call, hey,
We
your
got-
table's ready.
We got paperwork for that. Yeah. No, but
Oh
no, it's crazy. We got a lot of big stuff going on. In between doing stuff like this, you know, we always support NSRA and any shows that we can possibly do. It's
Yeah.
so expensive to do a lot of this, but for us, you know, staying relevant, and it's not like we can really take jobs in, but you know, if they want to wait, we'll bring them in, put them on the list. But most importantly is we're trying to get the youth involved, get, you know, kids going with
Yeah.
this RC stuff. We got a hobby shop inside of our real shop.
That is so cool. Like, show that whole arena over there is all for the RC cars. Right?
That's right. Yeah. So we work with Traxxas. They give us some demo models. We'll rent those out for a certain amount
And
of
you
time.
have an RC model of this.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
So if you really want to be in the wrench scene, you get an RC model of the Nichols Fab
Yeah.
Paint Fab truck.
Yeah. We sell quite a bit of those. Can't have the real one. You might as well have a little one.
Yeah. Well, your guy there told me you're going to take this to Pikes Peak.
Yeah. That's the goal. So we built that one on season 1 of the show. That was
I
the
remember
first build.
that
Yeah.
one. Yeah. I
So
remember
that was going to Pikes Peak, but you know, business and keep things moving forward. We sold that at Barrett Jackson. You know, it did well. So we built a lighter, faster version of that. So it's the Streetsline 2.0.
Well,
It
tell us
handles-
a little bit about it. It started off as what? What was it?
Well, it's actually a factory 5 kit. We modified the heck out of it.
Yeah.
We've got a little over 500 horse with an LS3. You know, we did the cam, the heads, and all that stuff. And it actually
And-
sticks to the road, and it'll do what you want it.
But you have to, for Pikes Peak, you got to, you're just doing the road part or the dirt part?
The
too?
whole. Well, it's all asphalt now. Or
Oh, it
road.
is. Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it used to cut off the dirt there at the top, but
That's
now
what I
it's all the
remember,
way
yeah.
up. Yep.
Yeah, I had been back there.
No, it's just been a dream, and I promised my dad I was going to do it, and he passed away 6 years ago.
So are you the
so it's-
driver?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Ooh. I heard you're not really having good luck finding a co-pilot.
Nobody wants to ride with me.
I don't know why.
No,
I don't get it. After they
crash
see
that
you
much.
jump in your RC.
Well, that's a little bit. No, it's
So
fun.
tell us a little more about this guy here.
Yeah.
I mean, what you say? The motor is an LS.
So
motor.
started with the GM Performance LS3. We did the BTR cam, the bigger heads. Did some suspension work. We got the QA1 shocks on there now.
It runs, huh?
Yeah, no, it just, I could take it to the grocery store. I could go, you know, take her out to dinner, or go race or do burnouts.
That's your other job, taking her around.
Yeah, when we can. It's a little tricky to do sometimes,
But
but
it is quite beautiful. I like the paint scheme.
thank you.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you. So
And,
it's the same color as the old other truck,
Right.
but it's a matte finish. So.
Yeah. So you don't have to polish it, right? So,
That's where I'm at. I build all these show cars. We take care of them. We babysit them. We take them to shows. We got the Jaguar up in the builder showcase.
Yeah, I think
I
we saw that coming in. Yeah,
I clean enough other people's stuff not to want to clean mine.
that's beautiful. So besides the 15 years, what do you see going on with your company, the Nichols Fab and Paint Fab? What
Anything and everything we can do.
You're just gonna see how life treats you.
Yeah. So industry is obviously really weird right now. You can't find enough employees to keep up with the demand, and every shop is like that. Every shop is looking
Everybody's
for
looking
employees,
for somebody.
and that's a great problem to have because it's still relevant and people are still spending money on this stuff, and
Yeah,
it's not going to go anywhere.
and you know, it's not just custom shops. I mean, like general automotive maintenance shops are having a hard time finding people as well.
Yep.
So yeah.
No, it's-
Well, hey, if you know anything about these cars and you want a job, there's the guy.
call me first.
Yeah, call him first.
we got a lot to offer in Watseka. We got beans and we got corn.
There you go. And if you mix them together, you get.
I don't know. I don't want to eat it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Well, this has been a great event here in Louisville.
Yeah.
Did you see anything here that, I mean, have you had a chance to walk around?
Honestly, I haven't this year, but I can tell from the past years, you know, the COVID, obviously everything's up and down, but there's a lot more vendors here. It's a lot more packed than it used to be.
Yes.
I'm very happy to see that because I think of this show as like a mini SEMA. All the
Yes.
vendors are here that are out there. You got cars, you got people,
Yep.
you got kids, you
And
got
there's
everything.
debut cars coming in
Yeah,
too.
exactly. You know,
Yeah.
Build a Showcase is awesome.
Yeah.
Just the whole event here is awesome, and you're not going to get bored. If you do, I don't know. Maybe you
Then
should
there's
go
something
ride
wrong with
boats. I like boats too.
Grab
so.
an RC car if you're bored.
Yeah,
They'll-
right.
They'll get you going. That's for
Yep.
sure. Well, hey, Justin,
right on.
we appreciate
Yeah.
you, and thank you so much for trying to keep the momentum going with the younger folks.
We're trying. It's
That's-
hard, but we're trying everything we can. So.
That's important stuff. So, well, hey guys, we're gonna head out. It's so nice to meet Justin, but we got a couple other things to go, and we're gonna show you more. So don't go away.